stressed out are you right now? Not enough homes for your buyers, not enough listings to put on the board. Feels like a pressure cooker every day in this market. And you've got to just hang in there, and you're not crazy. This is the tightest market that I've ever seen. But here's the good news. And actually, I've got two really great headlines for you today. First, listings are coming. Sellers are watching and waiting, so don't get fooled into thinking that this is going to stay like this long term. It's not. Everything always changes in real estate. It's this ever-moving circle. And once we get into spring and summer, listings will come. Is our inventory going to go back to normal? Probably not quite this year. But you will see dramatically more listings once we get into late spring, and then June and July. And then second, remember this, if you can build a successful business and thrive when markets are in a turn, you'll be able to make it in any market. Think about it. Sellers don't want to move. Buyers are having a really tough time. Many of them are losing out on offer after offer. Buyers' agents are throwing money at sellers. I just had a listing 2 weeks ago. Multiple offers, fast and furious. I kid you not, one of the agents texted and said, take our offer and write in a number. Just tell us what it needs to be. And they still lost out on that particular home. So obviously we're not just going to write in any number, but agents working with buyers, they're tired. And I know that all of you are doing everything possible for your clients to win that listing that they love. So the number one secret for this market is to stay focused and keep working hard. That's really how you win. But there are a few ways that you can stand out. Look at what most agents are doing and then create something special. You want to stand out and you want to be different. If most agents are texting, pick up the phone and call. If most agents are mailing using EDDM or using printed labels, switch to handwritten envelopes. Handwritten envelopes always get opened. If you haven't reached out to your database, you've got to prioritize those calls. Put together something fun to drop off or mail over, small gifts, kind of tokens of appreciation. They go a really long way for referrals. And I'm going to leave you with one of the very best ways to get listings right now. Do you have a buyer that's looking for a particular home? I know you do. Now's the time that you've got to go above and beyond. You can use that buyer to target the neighborhoods that you know the buyer would love and send out handwritten note cards to the homeowners. And remember, homeowners are tired of hearing how now's the best time to sell. It's all over social media, the news, postcards are filling their mailboxes. So you want to intentionally stand out and send homeowners something that they will open. A handwritten note card in an envelope, and here's what you do. Take a look at your buyers, and I want you to create a list. Create a list with their names, price points, and neighborhoods that they love. And then any personal details like Ken and Susan are moving from Ohio next month. All right, now, this is how you win. This is how you go the extra mile for your buyers, and you set listing appointments at the same time. Write a note card. Hi. Wanted to see if you would consider selling your house to a client of mine. Would you consider selling your house to a client of mine? They're moving from Ohio and they love Greenbrook. Put in the name of the neighborhood. And then you want to pull back a little bit. You don't want to do a hard sales pitch. So next you could write something like, if you know of anyone that would be interested in selling, please give me a call. So yes, of course, if they are open to selling, they will call. But you want to create an open-ended question. Are you interested in selling? That is a yes or no answer, and if it's no, your mail goes into the trash. Instead, when you say and write things like, do you know of any neighbors that would be open to selling? You tap into the psychology and emotional intelligence, and you get to learn how to master the language of how to talk with people. So you can send note cards, you can pick up the phone. Either way, you absolutely want to do two things. You want to let your buyers know how hard you're working for them. You're going the extra mile. And then when they know that you've got their back and you're doing everything possible, they're going to stay right at your hip. And then you also get the inside scoop on sellers that would consider moving in the neighborhood that you're targeting. So the way that you win in a tight market is just to get creative. You got to get creative and you have to get to work. Too many agents are sitting back and they're waiting for something to happen. They're looking for the fast and easy way. There are too many agents that aren't staying in touch with their database right now. There are no fast and easy ways. Get active and you're going to do a great job. And always look for every opportunity to stand out in your market. And then listings are coming, so make sure that you're staying in touch with your people. Be patient. They're there, I promise. You just have to keep your eyes open. And always be looking for the next best way that you can help people. And then remember, I'm a phone call away, or you can send over a text or a DM, and I'm happy to help you any way possible with your business.